Welcome the thoughtful thinkers Libras to Bloom of Divinity for a fortnightly reading. Let's begin your readings. So the first card in terms of your work career, second card in terms of finances, third card in terms of your relationships, and the fourth card in terms of general for the fortnight. For work, the card is the moon. Financial aspect is Queen of Wands. Relationships is the Tower. And fortnight in general is Hermit. Moon here is is telling that you need to get a little on the wild and as well as on the softer side. So you have to seek a path which is the middle one. You cannot take a path that is full of risk and the other path that is completely safe. So you have to figure out that middle way, and this middle way you have to keep an eye on the creative side. Whatever you do, you have to do it with a lot of creativity. A lot of emotional things are also going to happen, so take care of the emotional feelings of anybody. This fortnight it may be a little emotional at workplace also. A lot of feelings are going to be there, and a lot of people may start saying bad things about you, or they may do a lot of gossip behind your back that this person is not doing good. Or do not get carried away by those thinkings. Do not let that things come to you, and you may feel a little anxious also this week, so keep a check on those feelings of anxiety also. In terms of finances, the card is Queen of Wands. You have that acumen. That acumen is pushing you towards a healthy financial future. So on the guard. You have that strength. You have shown that people that yes, I have that potential, I have the ability. But in case if you try to mess with me, with my feelings, I'm not going to take your advice. I know how to protect what is mine. So be on that. Say in case if they be a watchful on fraud stuff, for everywhere anybody trying to harm you in that aspect way. So be on that watchful, I would suggest, in terms of finances. In terms of relationships, the card is Tower. This time you will realize that there are certain things or certain attitudes or certain things that are not working in your relationships. Like I this is that I might have a certain habit which is not working. That habit is causing problems in my relationship. So that you will come to the realization what is the cause of the problem, and you once you come to that realization that this is the problem in my relationships, things you can take proper steps to improve on those things, and you can work out, and that you will and you this realization will come all of a sudden to you. It's not that you have been thinking a lot about that. No, this realization will come to you all of a sudden that this thing is not working. I have to stop doing this. For the fortnight in general, the card is Hermit. You have to learn a lot this fortnight. So, and that learning has to come from within. You have to search for that peace, that solitude. So, this week, this fortnight, you will be spending a lot of time thinking about things, how the things turned out in the past, what are your plans for future. So this fortnight is going to be a fortnight where you will be this thing reflecting a lot. You will be introspecting a lot. Let's pull up an emotion card for you. The card is Caution. Do whatever you do in a very cautious manner. Do not be careless in whatever you are doing. Be simple in your eating habits, be simple in your driving attitudes. Do not get reckless in anything. Whatever you do, do it with very caution. At your workplace, Be very cautious what people are saying about you. Be very thoughtful about what you are doing. Even if you are taking any new creative endeavor, be very careful that you are not going on the too risky side. You have a balance of that. Caution in terms of finances here with Queen of Wands is telling that whatever you have to protect it. It's not that you can get careless with what the protection about it. No, do things with a lot of care this fortnight in terms of finances. Relationships, caution is saying that you are the person who might be taking some wrong steps in the relationship. The other person has been working a lot, but you are not even working into that. You're not playing your own role, so get into that mode. Be get careful about how that other person is feeling, because things may seem good right now, but they can give you a certain this thing at a very given point, and all of a sudden things may stop working for you. So be very careful about that, how you are dealing with your everybody, your parents, your siblings, your children. Have a look on that. Be very careful, be very thoughtful in what you are saying to somebody. You might, a single word can offend somebody, so be careful there. For general, once we get into that introspection, there is a point where we have to stop. We cannot be into that point where we are completely blaming ourselves, or we are getting too proudy that yes, this is what I have achieved, others haven't been able to achieve that. So do not get into both those extremes. Be very careful what you are doing. So those were the cards for you guys for this fortnight. Wish you a very good and a happy, prosperous and abundant year.